The legend of the rainy season and the dragon god. Long ago, there was a village where mountains and rivers were beautifully harmonized. The village was rich in nature and peaceful, but every summer, heavy rain would come and torment the village. It was not ordinary rain, but a monsoon that would continue for several weeks, flooding the river and submerging the rice fields and fields. When the monsoon season began, the villagers could only tremble in fear and pray for the rain to stop. One year, the village's rainy season was stronger and longer than usual, causing a great flood. The villagers lost their homes and crops, and suffered greatly. There was a wise old man living in the village, and in order to find out the cause of the rainy season, he recalled an ancient legend that the villagers did not know. The old man had heard a story from his youth that there was a dragon god who protected the village during the rainy season. The dragon god lived off the villagers' faith and sincerity, and answered their fervent prayers. However, as time passed, the villagers forgot the dragon god, and as a result, the dragon god's power gradually weakened. The old man told the villagers this legend and suggested that they hold another ritual to honor the dragon god. The villagers listened to the old man and decided to pray to the dragon god before the monsoon season brought about a greater disaster. The villagers prepared the offerings with great care, climbed the highest mountain in the village, and built an altar to the dragon god. They prayed earnestly to the dragon god, asking him to protect the village. As if the heavens answered the villagers' earnest prayers, the heavy rain that had continued for several days suddenly stopped, and the dark clouds cleared, revealing a clear sky. That night, a boy near the village altar had a dream. In the dream, he said, a large dragon appeared in front of the altar and spoke to the villagers, "I am grateful that you have remembered me again. I have come back to protect this village. But remember, whenever your faith weakens, the rainy season will come again." After the boy woke up from his dream, he told the villagers about his dream. After that, the villagers held a ritual to the dragon god every year before the rainy season began, and tried to strengthen their faith. As a result, the village gradually regained peace and no longer suffered great damage from heavy rains. From then on, when the rainy season was long, the villagers prayed to the dragon god with all their heart and strengthened their faith. The rainy season was no longer a great disaster to the village, but rather was regarded as a sacred natural cycle that protected the village. The villagers came to believe that the dragon god was still with them and would protect the village according to their faith and sincerity. This legend made the rainy season not just a natural phenomenon, but a mystical force that could be controlled by the villagers' faith and devotion. Every time the rainy season came, the villagers would look back on their faith, thank the dragon god, and pray that they could get through the year safely.